Hey, welcome back to the channel, you guys. I'm just a quick video. A guy working in, he's an engineer. He let me borrow this movie because we was talking about Josh Hartnett in this movie he's come out with this weekend called Trap with M. Night Shyamalan, was making a new movie, and he's in it. M. Night Shyamalan's the guy to produce it, and he told me about Josh Hartnett in the movie called Lucky Number 11, and I was like, I've never heard of it. So he said, well, I'll bring it to work and I'll let you borrow it. And I said, all right, man. So he brought it to work the next day, and then I watched it that night, but I just finished it here shortly. And I'm surprised how good this movie is. It's so weird because the day he brought it in, it was on a Wednesday. Now, I watched it that night, and I watched the first hour of it, and then I shut it off. And then he said, he seen me the next day. I said, hey, man, I watched it. I said, but I shut it off. And I told him where I shut it off at. He said, oh, man, it's getting good. And I said, man, you're right. I said, it's a good movie. I said, surprisingly good. It's got a nice cast, man. Lucy Liu. It's got, man, Morgan Freeman. It's got, man, it's got a stellar cast. It's got, Ben Kingsley, Stanley Tucci, Bruce Willis, and it's made in the early 2000s. But anyway, it's about it's. I was impressed with this movie. Yes, I was shocked. I never knew anything about this movie. I was just surprised. I was blown away how good this movie was. It's not gonna be a very long video, but man, this movie just blew me away, man. It's set in New York. Two bosses, man, feuding against each other, and they had something to do with this guy, man, called Lucky Number 11. That's what he called himself. That's what his name was. And it's wow. I don't even know. I don't even know how this one just. I don't even know how this not even got on my radar. To be honest with you, everybody was good at it. Everybody good. It was one of those movies where you're just you're sitting there and you're just watching it and you're just trying to piece things together. You're trying to figure out how and what's going on and what is this guy? Who is this guy? Why is people getting killed the way they're getting killed? And what's it have to do with this? And what's it have to do with that? And it wraps it up. I mean, it wraps it up big time at the end. I was like, because I did not know what was going to go on at the end of this movie. I did not see any of this coming. That's how good this movie is made. This is an excellent movie. I mean, it is excellent. And he let me borrow it. And so when I started watching that, I was laying down and I had my phone on me and I was watching it. And I was watching it and I was liking it so much. I got on Amazon. I ended up buying my own copy on Blu-ray. It was only $9.96 because, you guys, this is an early 2000 movie. It was very early in the 2000s. So I bought my own Blu-ray copy and I'm going to take this back to him tomorrow when I go to work, Monday, because I just got done watching it. It's just a regular DVD. And I was so impressed with over the first 45 minutes of it. I was like, man, I'm going to have to get this movie. So I actually ended up getting it on Blu-ray. It was only $9.96. But anyway, guys, have you ever heard of Lucky Number 7? Lucky Number 11. It is just, I don't even know. When I watched the movie, I said, how did I not see this? Didn't know about this movie, but I got my own copy now right here. I didn't open it because I didn't have no reason to open it because I literally just got done watching, this guy at work, he let me borrow this and he said, I got it on DVD and he brought it to work and I started watching. It's so crazy out these old DVD boxes, man. You know how you open them up. I still buy DVDs. You guys still buy DVDs? I do. But this is not mine. This is his. I'm taking it back to work tomorrow. But anyway, I got my own copy, which is the Blu-ray. But wow, man, this is an excellent movie. I'm surprised. I can't understand. I told him, I said, man, because when he said you watch part, I told him where I stopped at. And he goes, oh, it's getting good now. And there ain't no boring moments in this movie. It's one of those movies where you're just right along with the movie. You're just right along with the movie. It's just crazy how they made this movie. I was surprised I didn't know nothing about this movie though. Shockingly. I was shocked, man. But anyway, have you guys heard of Lucky Number 7? I know some of you probably already heard about, know about this movie. I had no idea this movie even existed. If it wasn't for my friend at work, co-worker at work, let me borrow his, his DVD. He brought it. I'm taking it back tomorrow. I wouldn't have bought this, but I watched the first 40 minutes of it, and I ordered it on Amazon on my phone. It was only $9.96, which was cheap because it's an older movie, but I got a Blu-ray copy. He just let me use his DVD copy. I just got done playing it on my Xbox 360, but wow, you guys. Anyway, that's all I got. This is surprisingly good. I mean, surprisingly good. I'm glad he turned me on to it. This is another one of those recommendations or something, because my goodness, man, I was surprised how good this movie was. Everybody, the acting was good. It's just really, really solid cast, man. Just all out good movie. But anyway, God bless. Take care. Thanks for watching.